Hello United fans! Welcome back to United HQ Update, where we bring you the latest and greatest Manchester United news. Today, we've got some massive transfer news that you won't want to miss. According to respected transfer insider Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United are now leading the race to sign Lions wonderkid Ryan Cherki. That's right, the 21-year-old French sensation who's contributed 9 goals and 18 assists this season could be heading to Old Trafford, with United beating Real Madrid to a signature for around £25 million. Fabrizio reports that Madrid believe Cherki prefers a Premier League move, giving United the edge in negotiations. Remember how we snatched Leny Yoro from under Madrid's nose last summer? History seems to be repeating itself. So grab your seat and let's dive into exactly who Cherki is, how he fits into Amorim's system, and what this potential signing means for the future of our beloved Manchester United. Manchester United lead race for Ryan Cherki. What this means for the club. The hunt for a new number 10. Manchester United fans have plenty to be excited about this summer. The Red Devils look set to beat Real Madrid to the signing of Ryan Cherki, a talented young attacking midfielder from Lyon. This could be a major win for United both on and off the pitch, as they continue to rebuild under their new Ineos ownership. But who exactly is Ryan Cherki? And why are two of the world's biggest clubs fighting over his signature? Let's dive into the details of this exciting transfer story and what it could mean for United's future. United leading the race, Real Madrid ready to back down. According to recent reports, Manchester United are now in pole position to sign the 21-year-old French talent. Real Madrid, who have also shown strong interest in Cherki, appear ready to admit defeat in this transfer battle.
Why?
The Spanish giants believe Cherki prefers a move to the Premier League. Both United and Tottenham have shown interest in securing his services for around £25 million, a fee that Madrid seem unwilling to match. This situation feels familiar to United fans. Just last summer, the club beat Real Madrid to the signing of young French defender Leny Yoro, who chose Old Trafford over the Bernabeu. That decision reportedly left Madrid players stunned, and now history might be repeating itself with Cherki. Who is Ryan Cherki? For those who haven't been following his career, Ryan Cherki is one of France's most exciting young talents. At just 21 years old, he's already making a big impact at Lyon, where he's contributed 9 goals and 18 assists across all competitions this season. United have had their eye on Cherki for a long time, since he was just 15 years old, in fact. Transfer expert Graham Bailey has confirmed that United's recruitment team will be considering him again this summer as they look to strengthen the squad. Cherki primarily plays as either a right winger or a central attacking midfielder. He's technically gifted and loves having the ball at his feet, using his skills to create chances for his teammates. This season, he's also been impressing for France's under-21 team, further cementing his reputation as a star in the making. How would Cherki fit into Amorim's system? Since taking over at Manchester United, Ruben Amorim has implemented his preferred 3-4-2-1 system. In this formation, the two attacking midfielders behind the striker play crucial roles in both creating chances and providing goal threats themselves. This is where Cherki could shine. His profile makes him an ideal candidate for the right-sided number 10 position in Amorim's setup. His technical ability and creativity could add a new dimension to United's attack. One of the biggest issues for United this season has been their over-reliance on Bruno Fernandes for creativity. Strikers like Rasmus Højlund have often been starved of service, limiting their effectiveness. Bringing in Cherki would take some of that creative burden off Fernandes and potentially provide more chances for the forwards. Amorim has made it clear that he wants his team to dominate possession and control matches, moving away from the counter-attacking style that United have often relied on in recent years. A player of Cherki's caliber and style would help achieve this transition, giving United more options when they have the ball. Why this transfer matters beyond the pitch. This potential signing isn't just about adding quality to the squad, it's also a statement of intent from Manchester United and their new ownership structure under Ineos. Beating Real Madrid to a highly rated young talent for the second summer in a row would send a clear message to the football world. Despite their recent struggles, Manchester United remain an attractive destination for top players. This is particularly important as United embark on a new long-term project under Ineos. With plans for a new £2 billion stadium also in the works, the club is signaling their ambition to return to the very top of world football. For young players like Cherki, the chance to be part of this rebuilding process, and potentially become a key figure in United's return to glory, clearly hold strong appeal. The financial aspect. At a reported fee of around £25 million, Cherki could represent excellent value for money in today's market. For a 21-year-old with his production levels and potential for growth, this would be considered a reasonable price. United's willingness to invest in this transfer while Real Madrid apparently balk at the fee shows the different financial approaches of the two clubs. Madrid, having recently invested heavily in stars like Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham, may be more cautious with their spending this summer. For United, however, strengthening the squad is a priority as they look to improve on what has been a challenging season. The fact that both United and Tottenham are prepared to meet Lions' asking price suggests Premier League clubs still have significant financial power compared to their European counterparts. What does this mean for current United players? If Cherki does arrive at Old Trafford, it could impact several current squad members. In the attacking midfield positions, United already have players like Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, and Amad Diallo who can operate in similar roles. However, Amorim's system does require at least 2 number 10s, meaning there should be plenty of opportunities for rotation. Given the demands of competing across multiple competitions, having quality depth in these positions will be crucial. For players like Mount, who has struggled to make an impact since joining from Chelsea, Cherki's arrival could provide additional competition. This could either spark improved performances or potentially see some players moved on if they're deemed surplus to requirements. The French connection at United. Should Cherki arrive, he would join a growing French contingent at Manchester United. The club already has French connections with players like Raphael Varane, though his contract expires this summer, Lenny Yoro, and Mathys Tel, who has been linked with a move to United. Building a strong French core could help Cherki settle quickly at the club. The presence of compatriots often makes the transition to a new country and league smoother for young players, potentially helping Cherki hit the ground running if he makes the move. What are United fans saying? The reaction from United fans to these transfer rumors has been largely positive. Many see Cherki as exactly the type of signing the club should be making: young, talented players with room to grow who fit the manager's system. On social media and fan forums, there's excitement about the prospect of adding more creativity to the team. The fact that United might beat Real Madrid to a signature for the second year running has only added to the enthusiasm. However, some more cautious fans point out that Cherki is still developing and might need time to adapt to the Premier League. The step up from League One to the Premier League has proven challenging for many players in the past. When could this deal happen? With the summer transfer window not yet open, any deal for Cherki would have to wait until after the season ends. However, clubs often work behind the scenes to agree terms well in advance of officially announcing signings. If United are indeed as interested as reports suggest, they may try to wrap up a deal quickly to avoid other clubs entering the race. With Cherki's contract situation giving Lyon incentive to sell, a swift resolution could benefit all parties. For now, United fans will have to wait for more concrete developments, but the signs are promising that Cherki could be wearing red next season. How does this fit into United's summer plans? Cherki would likely be just one piece of United's summer transfer business. Reports suggest that Amorim wants to make several significant signings as he reshapes the squad to fit his vision. A new central midfielder and defensive reinforcements are also thought to be on the agenda. The potential arrival of Cherki addresses the creative need in the team, but other areas will still require attention. United's transfer strategy under Ineos appears to be focusing on younger players with high potential rather than established stars commanding huge wages. This marks a shift from some of their previous approaches and aligns with successful models at clubs like Arsenal in recent years. Would Cherki be a success at United? This is the million-dollar question that only time can answer. The Premier League is physically demanding, and many talented players have struggled to adapt to its intensity. However, Cherki's technical abilities and vision suggest he has the tools to succeed. Under a coach like Amorim, who has a clear playing philosophy and has shown he can develop young talent, Cherki could thrive. The key will be patience, both from the club and from fans. At 21, Cherki is still developing, and there may be ups and downs as he adjusts to a new league and country. If United can provide the right environment and support, they could have a special player on their hands for years to come. Is this a new era for Manchester United? The pursuit of Cherki represents more than just another transfer. It symbolizes United's renewed focus on smart recruitment and building for the future under their new ownership structure. After years of seemingly haphazard transfer business, fans are hoping for a more coherent approach. Targeting players like Cherki, young, talented, and fitting the manager's system, suggests that lessons have been learned from past mistakes. With plans for a new stadium, a respected manager, and a focus on youth, there are reasons for optimism at Old Trafford despite recent disappointments on the pitch. What's next? In the coming weeks, we'll likely hear more developments about United's pursuit of Cherki. Will Real Madrid concede defeat as reported, or might they come back with an improved offer? Could other clubs enter the race? For now, United fans can take heart that their club appears to be moving in the right direction off the pitch, even as they work to improve results on it. The signing of Ryan Cherki would be another positive step in what promises to be a summer of change at Manchester United. If the club can get this deal over the line, it could prove to be one of their most important signings in recent years. As the transfer saga unfolds, one thing is clear: Manchester United still has the pulling power to attract some of the world's most exciting young talents. And that, perhaps more than anything, gives hope for the future.